This first piece is, I think, probably aligns with this weekend that we celebrate with Juneteenth. The emancipation, obviously, Black excellence always, over everything, as far as I stand. I reached out to somebody a while back, a co-worker, a good friend of mine, and I said, yo, give me a word. I want a word, I'm gonna write to that. And the word was liberated. And I didn't know where to go with that. But I put on my lo-fi music and I sat down and let the pen do its job. And so this first piece I'm gonna do is titled Liberated. A change of direction has created a newly desired approach to life. Stimulated from my readings in a renewed mindset of liberated. No longer allowing social conventions to be the intervention and appease my steps. The negativity acting as threat, hindering me from speaking aloud. No longer allows the suppression of my speaking my truths. Finally, balance became my new obsession, and with that came the calm needed. Slow to anger while quick to love succeeded. Decreased sensitivity to things that oppose my beliefs and thoughts. Yet increasing my desire to be more understanding is what that brought. Highlighting my blind spots to place emphasis on my commitment to learn. The willingness to learn is a choice, and one I won't abandon. My mindset demanded I allow vast perspective in order to progress. Allowing the flow of every conversation I had to coagulate. My head growing rapidly as if it acquired an abscess. The knowledge gained not held hostage, as I'm willing to freely give. Living out my days as a beacon of hope to free the enslaved minds of men. Transforming into an artist of affirmation. My canvas being the ears of willing listeners. Shattered the stained glass of false pretense. Molding clay minds until the realities of life make sense. I become a sculptor, hard-pressed to provide a proper base coat. I become a catalyst for the positive change that I sought myself. With the masking tape removed, I presented a meal of motivation. The achievement of liberation is what I set out to do. I've removed my fears, allowed my light to shine. The rest is up to you. The next piece is titled Lesson Learned. I've been inspired by my life's experiences to allow my hand to transcribe what I've endured. Fury resides within the pen I possess, yet under my control, its temper is tamed. The barrage of hail in my life created a snowball effect until I became cold. I wasn't sold on turning the other cheek, because things never feel right when there's nothing left. Provided my max efforts, I chose you, and chose you again. And turned down every dollar because you brought me life's wealth. And the fact it was you who stabbed me in the back, that hurt deeper than the wound itself. Despite all, there's no other feeling settled within me. So I refuse to hold that weight on my mental. Well wishes and safe passage is what I hope the world presents you. So don't walk around carrying baggage of sadness or perceptions you're eating. Because the fact you can provide me insight in your life says what's most important. Still breathing. A reason to live, love and laugh as the heart still beating when you beg to shed the burdens you inhale. So in your next exhale of air, allow the despair to dissipate. Concentrate on reality that your happiness derives from your mental state. Because what I anticipate is when you truly learn to love you, your blessings will come. I've learned my lesson though. So when your blessings come, have understanding that I won't be one. With this, I'm gonna take my hat off to this because I truly want this to be.
Okay, ball head.
But this piece is titled Post-Traumatic Passion, and this is my tribute to women who dealt with the scars of life, just dealing with men and dealing with life in general. Fragility of the heart and the mind is exposed in moments where love is betrayed. Reliving instances of pure passion being trampled by lies, questioning now why you stayed. The heart once worn on your sleeve, now overtly unresponsive, exceedingly reclusive. A reality unfair to those encountered with desires to be exclusive. Once open and loving hard and committing your whole heart, the whole freshly open and there made the sweet taste of love grow tall. Smiles replaced with erased emotions, quicker steps taken, trying to outrun reality. Shelter in a place with secluded thoughts became the new mentality. You deserve love, yet when it struck, you received more pain than pleasure. You developed avoidance of experience, but you crave post-traumatic passion. and not rations of it, because the depths of your love deserve to be reciprocated.
Rewind.
Develop avoidance of experience, but you crave post-traumatic passion, and not rations of it, because the depths of your love deserve to be reciprocated. And later you once burned the moments of a kiss. Now most attention gained is dismissed. Painless, met with the cut of an eye. Denial was another and made me worthy. Mistrust in its highest form, not wanting to freely give again. No desires for intimacy, unable to see another getting into me. Mentally, your will is broken, and the pieces are left to be in no hands but your own. When you showed the ability to cater, they showed you to just be another Descartes' tales. The trauma doesn't go away. It's quiet and lingers, but you can overcome it all. The journey need not be yours to shoulder alone. Let real love help you heal past the drawer. I want to help restore the abandoned house, which now your temple mimics. Allow me to fill the holes in your walls. Replace the doors in your framework. With my hands bare, I will repair the foundation to rest on to create a lovely home. Showers of affection washing your scars, removing your kinks like a comb. The warmth of my heart, like oven heat, wrapping around your core. Shielding you like the roof from any further storms that may approach. I align with the time needed, not intended to happen in dramatic fashion. Because real love is what you want to feel again, allow me to be your post-traumatic passion.
Yeah.
Sure, I promise we're going to get out of your time. It's a show.
It's short.
This piece is titled Sample With You, or Sample of You. Excuse me. 7 words fell off my tongue when I saw this poem. Can I take you out to dinner?
Yes.
Can I take you out to dinner? Wait, but hope, she finally gave a response just like this. No.
Damn, she said yes though.
I already ate, so how about drinks instead? To which I obliged. Conversation over Long Island had me longing for more. She piqued my high interest. Form-fitting dress, childbearing hips, Himalayas below her chin. All aesthetics to keep me attuned, yet I'm still hungry. So I told her, I want to sample your smile. I want to taste test your laughter. Provide me rations of your pain to help remove so bearing its entirety is something you no longer have to. Rather than continue to bite up more than you can chew, allow me to munch on your hardships. The only time you should smack your lips is when mine are double parked against them, and in that moment we should savor the flavor of connection that's yet to hit its main course. The prime rib that's on my right side is where I want you to decide from this day forward. So connected to where sentences I begin, but ones you now complete rather quick. And in my closing remarks, this being the moment you now position yourself